Tech wreck. Time to get your tech wreck.
Tech wreck. Chicky.
Tech wreck. Time to get your tech wreck.
All right, Sanjay, it's tech wreck time. Everybody loves this. Tell me your tech wreck for this week.
So my tech wreck is something I stumbled upon. I don't actually know where I saw this, but it's called Fluent.co is the website.
All right.
Fluent, Fluent.co. And what it is a extension. Unfortunately, it is only for Chrome. They don't have a Firefox one. That's why I was a little reluctant to recommend this, but it's pretty cool. So what this does is it helps you learn a language by changing words on pages that you have gone to into another language. So right now they only support French and Spanish.
Yep.
But if you're learning, let's say Spanish, you can learn words by going to sites. So if you're going to CNN, they'll change a couple of the words on that article into the Spanish versions of those words. And so you'll learn it by context then.
Yep.
And if you don't know what the word is, you can hover over it and it'll give you the translation of that word, right? I think it's brilliant. It's basically like you're expanding your vocabulary by doing the things that you do just on a normal day anyways, right? It just kind of is injecting that in there. So you're learning all day long. So give it a try. It's interesting. So you got to use Chrome.
I kind of love their website because like on their website, on the homepage, about halfway down, like big bold headline, we don't sell your personal information. And then it goes in, we don't collect data about you when what you're reading. We don't want to know about the sites you go to, and we've designed it so that we can't know, you know, it kind of reminds me a lot of what we're doing with Together Letters, because we don't want to know what your updates are. We want those to stay within your group of people. We're not going to sell your information to advertisers. We don't want them to know what you're doing. We want to protect you as a user and a consumer. So I love that. I love that it's on their homepage. That's really smart.
Yeah, I think we're going to see that more and more. I think finally, I have been beating this drum for 20 years, but finally, I think all of us have kind of come around and be like, wait a minute, I think privacy actually might matter. And I think I might actually care about being private about some of the things that I do.
Yep.
Right. So
that's right.
So, So try it out. Fluent.co, add it in Chrome. If you do try it out, I'd love to hear about how it works out for you and if it was good or if it was bad.
Yeah. Right.
But what about you, Adam? What do you got for us this week?
So I'm going to recommend a new website I stumbled across yesterday, and man, I dove down the rabbit hole. So as you know, I do a lot of marketing. I'm a marketer, and I found the website marketingexamples.com, and it just has case study after case study after case study of just innovative and interesting marketing approaches and the effects that it had for the companies that took them. And some of them are just kind of like simple best practices, but some of them are pretty interesting. Like one organization that sent something to some YouTubers and ended up getting on their YouTube channel. And I think they ended up getting like 17,000 hits to their website based on just that alone. Right. So there's some really interesting approaches here, and you can just sort of it's good storytelling. You can really get lost in the website, sort of diving into these case studies. So if you're looking for ideas for your marketing campaigns, or you're looking for kind of different approaches or different ways of thinking about marketing, I think this is a great site to start with. And plus, honestly, it's really well designed. So if you're looking for interesting inspiration for website designs, it's a good place to go as well.
It's funny. I was going to say that. I really like how they've built this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's well done.
It's very clever. The design is great. It's very well done. I'm very impressed with it overall. So I'm excited about it. It's going to be great. And before we wrap up, I did want to mention again, if you are not actively creating a Together Letters group, I would invite you to do that, because groups of 10 or less are free forever. We're not going to charge you for it, but it's a really great way to stay in touch with the people that matter to you and to get their updates without having to be on social. So sign up today. It's free.
And we're not going to sell your data to advertisers. So,
that's it.
There you go.
We're not going to sell your data.
Yeah. So togetherletters.com, sign up. You can invite, if you don't have people to have a group with, you can invite Adam. He's got nothing else to do. I've got lots of stuff to do. So you can be in a group with Adam.
That's it. Sign me up. All right, Sanjay, how can our listeners find and connect with you?
They can find me on Twitter at Sanjay. That's SANJAY, or at sanjayparek.com. What about you, Adam?
They can find me on Twitter at AJ Walker. Find me on my website at adamjwalker.com. You can find me on Substack. Just look me up there. I'm not even going to tell you the link. Just go search it. You can figure it out. So, and there's a link on my website too. So,
Or they can find you in their Together Letters.
Or they
giving
can find me
updates.
in their Together letters if they invite me. I'm not promising that I'll accept, but we'll see. So, just name it something really interesting and we'll talk about it. So it'll be great.
I think your inbox is going to blow up. You're going to have invites everywhere, and they're going to be all for weird stuff.
Dun, dun, dun.